Y'all, is James Charles canceled? Let's figure it out in this newest episode of Psychic Tea. So, as you all know or don't know, James Charles is a beauty guru YouTuber who has his own makeup palette with Morphe, and he's been in a lot of drama lately. And I've been sipping up the tea, and I've been loving it. All right, he's been. Let me just give you guys the rundown. A lot of people that he's been friends with, or whatever, have been kind of calling him out and exposing him, such as Tati. She just posted a video called "Bye Sisters," where she just basically read him, and a lot of other people have been reading him and talking about their experiences with him. And he's been being called out a lot for being a predator, allegedly. For straight men, because he has this thing with straight men where he's attracted to like straight guys, and it's like a whole big thing. So I don't know. I feel I did a reading on James Charles a couple months ago, and I kind of knew something was gonna go down. I kind of knew something was gonna happen. He was gonna be triggered. So I want to see, is James Charles really canceled? Is James Charles really over? All right, that's my question. Make sure you guys subscribe. I am a psychic tarot reader as well as an astrologer. So if you would like a personal, private, confidential psychic tarot reading from me or an astrology birth chart reading from me, then check out my website, Lamarr Townsend. Tarot.com. I am available for bookings, and I would love to read for you. Let's see. Did anyone go to James Charles's tour? Let me know how it was. I heard, I heard some things. Some interesting things. All right. What is going on with James Charles? Is James Charles's career? What's going on with James Charles's career? Is his career over? Is James Charles's career over? Let's just keep it simple, stupid. All the cards are falling all over the place, you guys. Keep it simple, stupid. We have a card fall out though by itself. The moon. Things are definitely up in the air with James Charles, with the moon coming out, especially when it comes to the people he works with. Certain sponsorships are definitely reconsidering their connection to him, their business relationship with him. So I think, we're going to probably quickly see James Charles go into damage control pretty soon in order to keep those sponsorships and keep those business relationships. Because I definitely feel like with the moon card coming out, there's just concerns over the future, all right, when it comes to James and whether or not he's someone to do business with, from here on out. Because there is something, James, where, it is, of course, bad press, but it's also your behavior lately, all right? To be honest. It needs to be a cleanup, just in your behavior within yourself. And, I don't know. We can't be too hard on you. You're young. We all learn as we grow. But when you are when you're a person in, with your place of privilege and power, there comes responsibilities that you need to be aware of. So, all right. Last shuffle. What's going on with James Charles? Is he canceled? Is James Charles canceled? Is his career over? Get the Queen of Cups here in the past position. This could be a mother figure. This could be a manager, something like that. But definitely someone close to James. Trying to rein him in, but not knowing necessarily how to rein him in. That's the thing with the showing up in the past. Definitely are some deals on the line here, possibly on the chopping block. Some sponsorships, some business relationships on the chopping block here. I feel like, interestingly enough, James, there are other people that, I hate to say it, can replace you. All right, so I do feel like there are certain deals, certain sponsorships where you may definitely be replaced. Be careful of that. I do feel like, I don't know if it's YouTube, I don't know if it's your handlers, your managers, but it does feel like there's someone behind you that can easily kind of take your place of being James Charles, being the the gay, YouTuber, gay, white male, to dominate the mainstream. I get the 4 of Swords here in the future positions. Like I said, I think he's going to go into damage control pretty soon. I wouldn't be surprised if that happens. I don't know if his career is over, but I definitely think there's something where his career is going to be restructured after all of this drama. It's definitely not going to be able to maneuver or move forward the way it once was. You're definitely going to have to change your behavior moving forward. You're definitely going to have to be more aware. I wouldn't be surprised if your team makes you take certain classes to help you become more aware of, your status, and your power, and, how to properly use that. All right. And also the possible implications and consequences of improperly using that as well. So maybe some media training. Definitely something where people are going to really put you in your place when it comes to business. And they're going to be like, look, we can easily drop you and get someone new. I don't think you realize just how serious this is. All right? You've got to get it together. So I think, James, you're going to be forced to kind of, rebrand yourself, build yourself back up again in the form of damage control. And you may be forced to do some things that may feel unnatural to you, such as maybe certain sponsorships, certain videos that you may be forced to do to clear things up. I would say listen to your team, to be honest. If you want to save your career, listen to your team. Don't follow your gut. Don't follow your heart at this time, to be honest with you. And I'm being just as 100 as I can in this reading, as if you're going to actually see it. Don't follow your gut. Please don't follow your heart. Because at this point, you want to save your career, truthfully. All right? So you want to just kind of clean things up in a way that will help your brand bounce back. And I do see you bouncing back, but you're just going to have to get real serious and real serious with yourself, James. All right? And just be honest about certain behaviors that just are no longer acceptable. Especially you're coming into an age now where, it's no longer acceptable. So what will be the future of James in his career now that we know it's not completely over, as I suspected? I didn't think it would be over, but I never know what the cards are going to say, so that's why I reserve my judgment or opinion until the appropriate time. See that? The appropriate time. Alright. What is the future of James's career? Remember, if you want a personal reading from me, I promise I don't bite. But I'm just so disappointed. LamarrTownsendTarot.com. I'm just so disappointed to see a young, gay, fellow LGBT community person just act a complete fool, and just be so dismissive about it, It's just, I can't. I'm not feeling it. So I just want to, hopefully give some guidance, maybe, to his fans. Maybe there's a fan out there who cares. What's the future of James Charles's career? I would be careful, James, of making any more enemies in the industry, any more enemies in business. All you need is, you've been exposed to so many times, but all you need is that one major expose by a major person or major company that will just seal the deal, nail the coffin. Alright? So you really want to tread lightly. You really want to walk on eggshells from here on out. Because to be honest, you've crossed some pretty important people already so far. And then I feel like there's certain people behind the scenes who are keeping it pretty tame with you because they see what you're going through. But there are other people who can could probably expose you and just may, depending on how you move. So be careful. All right, I'm just saying. I think you're going to continue to have sponsors. You may, some may be in jeopardy, but I think you won't be completely ass out. Like I said, I think you're gonna just have to be more creative and crafty moving forward when it comes to making money, and when it comes to being out there in your career and kind of making sure your name stays out there, kind of thing, and making sure you're all staying innovative and creative when it comes to makeup and that kind of stuff. Um, But I think you've just gonna walk. You gotta walk on eggshells. I think there are expiration dates for certain sponsorships and deals you have currently. They just may not tell you, but and I don't know. I think I mentioned this in your reading, your first reading. I think what you're doing right now is not what you're gonna eventually be doing moving forward. I think you're gonna segue into something else, like acting or maybe music. I don't know, but you're gonna segue into something else. And to be honest, it's gonna be a little bit difficult to break into whatever this new industry you're gonna want to break into. I think you're just gonna get a lot of hate. I think your past is gonna follow you, but I think you're just gonna have to really push through, James. All right. You've kind of created a little bit of a name for yourself. You've created a little bit of I don't know, a legacy for yourself, or maybe I'm trying to figure out the word, y'all. You've created something for yourself, and it's not all good, as you can see. So you're gonna have to really rebrand and become a new person altogether, a better person. All right, truthfully. So that's what I see. It's not gonna be easy. You're gonna still make mistakes. But at least, the mistakes you make as you move forward won't be so major and won't affect business so much, okay? Your career needs to always come first. If there's anything I can, tell you, is your career should always come first. That should be your boyfriend. That should be your baby. That should be your trade. That should be your straight boy, is your career and your fans, all right? I feel like I just read you. I hope I didn't read you too much. I'm a Libra moon, so I like to be really gentle and kind during my readings. But I know sometimes people just need to hear it straight, me included. So, and, if you want to, see me get a reading where, it's a straight shooter reading, I did post that where drag queen read me a couple days ago, I think, and gave me a reading on camera, my first actual tarot reading. So I can take it, all right? With that, I love you guys. Make sure you subscribe. If you do want a reading from me, make sure you check out my website, LamarrTownsendTarot.com. I am available for bookings. James, I wish you the best, truthfully. God bless you. And I don't know, I hope you learn from this. We all go through it. We all have our own struggles. We all have our own moments, on camera and behind the scenes as YouTubers. It's just about how we handle it, all right? Love and light.